Guys, we are here with a client that we're going to do a dog training lesson with, and she has kindly agreed to allow us to record, so take you along with me on this lesson. So we're gonna head up, and we are going to initially, I'm going to give her a call before we head up, because we need to make sure that we're setting the dog up for success, because he gets very excited and he pees, and she's been managing this by keeping the dog distracted when visitors are coming around, but we need to ensure that we're setting the dog up for success, making sure it's a nice, calm, collected entrance, and we're not creating a whole level of excitement for the dog. Once the dog is nice and calm, we'll be able to interact with the dog in more of a structured approach. Okay, cool. So when we get up there, I will bring you guys back online, and you'll be able to have a bit of an insight to what we do, how we do, why we do. And don't forget to hit that subscribe. All right. Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Joe, I'm here. I'm going to head up shortly, but I just wanted to make sure that we're kicking off in the right way, and just give Pebble the opportunity to have a little calm introduction when I do enter. So could you just make sure that Pebble's on a leash before I come up? So instead of doing it now, so if you can pop the leash on now, and then I'll head up in about 5 minutes. I don't want that to be an association with regards to someone coming to the door. Okay, a leash is coming on, and next time we'll do that a little bit earlier than when I do arrive. So maybe like 10 minutes before I actually arrive, we'll start doing that more like that.
Yeah, that's right. He's actually just been in bed because I was just eating lunch. So to be fair, we've only just taken his eat off, so I'll pop it back again. So there shouldn't be any kind of association. So yeah, all good.
Cool, fantastic. I'll see you shortly. I'll be up in 5.
All right, bye.
Bye. Hey guys, before we go into the session, can we just drop a subscribe and a like on the video once you have watched it? That would be amazing. Full-time lucky.
The difference already has been great though, just in terms of the kind of depth over excitement, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
On the Monday evening when I was still there, Mum had taken him out for a walk with her friend in the evening, and they'd taken her dog, and the walk they do, he can be off basically all of it. It's quite rural, don't tend to pass people, and again they said he was really good. Like, he went to say hello to a couple of Labradors, but then came straight back, and it's not really in, is it, Pebble?
Yeah, he's just trying his luck, isn't he? You can see tail good.
But yeah, again, just that kind of structure. Like, he seemed more tired as well, I think. Like, obviously where we're doing the kind of things with the kibble throughout the day.
How are you finding that kibble bit to build up engagement?
Yeah, he got it so quickly with me, and then what I did was once he basically the whole time now will just keep eye contact with me. So then I started getting Millie to do it, because he didn't get it at first. He was like then looking at me. Right. So I then did a bit where I left the room, let her do it just to her.
So Millie was doing it, but then
he was looking at me for the kibble.
Okay.
And my parents were doing it as well while he was with them. And again, he's picked it all up really quickly. Brilliant. So that's been good.
How far have you got with that kibble piece? Are you doing left and right hand?
Yeah.
Food behind you, and it's still looking at you?
Yeah, I also did somewhere he was lying down. I was putting it by his paws as well, and I was standing up and
he was looking at you.
Yeah,
cool,
so he's picked that up really quickly. You're smart with food, aren't you? You like food.
We'll be able to utilise that when we're doing, for example, recall and breaking of position as well. So you can see how much more engagement he's got with you now. Even when he's in this position, he's looking at you for a sense of direction. Right? Yeah. And that's why we utilise the food, to be able to indicate to him what we want from him. And if you pay attention to us, we'll let you do things. But pay attention to us. We give you fun. We give you food. We give you love. Everything you need comes from us. Yeah. It doesn't just magically appear. Right? So just pay attention to us, and you can have everything that you need and want. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been like a great difference.
Fantastic.
Like I say, like, 90% of the time he's such a good boy anyway, but it's that thing where it's like, it's not fair on him, that sort of 10% where it's, the lack of structure, etc. So yeah, that's already made like a massive impact on the day-to-day.
Brilliant. How have you found the switch from the harness to the collar?
Much better. Like,
do you feel more in control?
Yeah, definitely. Brilliant. And I find as well, he doesn't, like, he's not awful with pulling.
No, he's not.
But it's that thing of like, I find him now kind of sticking more where he is within a few strides of
Yeah.
me, and I'm kind of constantly talking to him,
Cool.
you know, telling him he's a good boy when he's kind of hanging back next to me. So
Okay.
I think, you know, over time, I think we'll get to a point where he is just kind of trotting along.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll definitely look at that today as well. So what we'll do is, when we go out for a walk, the collar is a little bit on the loose side.
Yeah.
So with the collar,
I know I'm going to need to put another hole in it. I had another collar for him, which is like a more kind of rigid leather one, and I just can't find it. So I picked that up as a stopgap.
Right. Okay.
But I'll get another one at some point.
Okay. Sure.
Kind of
what we can do, I might have a collar that we can use in my car, so we can do that.
The permit. Oh my god.
Well, this is nice, mate, isn't it? Hey, look at that tail going. Are you still maintaining that position?
Yeah, it's honestly, it's been such a difference. Even like
after it's chilled out for a couple of minutes, this time we'll release him to come say hello.
Yeah, okay. Cool. When my friend and her boyfriend got home yesterday, but we were both in the kitchen. He usually stands with me when I'm making food, just in case anything falls on the floor. And again, like, although we hadn't put him into bed just because of where we were stood, and they come in, but he was again just like much more calm. He tends to get more excited around guys, like I think, like, you know, with my dad or like Millie's boyfriend.
It's a lad thing, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, and like, but again, it was, he didn't bark. He kind of like still want to say hello, but they were really good. They ignored him when he was jumping at them, and they've been really good with with it as well.
And if you do have, I mean, if that sort of situation happens again, what I would say is pop him on a leash.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's difficult because you don't know when they're going to turn up, right? And you can't have him on a leash all day. I mean, you can, but it's not really practical.
Yeah. And for how often we actually have people coming in, like, it doesn't need to be all the time.
Exactly. So if they can just let you know and say like, hey, we're 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
And then you can manage that interaction a lot better, so you can prevent the jumping piece as well.
Yeah.
And if he's not jumping, that's when they can interact with him. And then he's going to start understanding that jumping doesn't really get me anything. Whereas whilst we're ignoring it, we're not able to teach him.
Yeah, sure.
With the leash, we'll be able to give him a bit more guidance. Okay, when you're ready, you can release him.
Okay, good boy.
There we go.
Hey, it's me again. I popped in because I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. If you don't mind, just hit that red button and just become a subscriber.
Sit down. Yes, good boy.
Cool, so just one thing there is if he does stand up, just guide him with the food. Don't ask him to do anything because he may be associating that reward being with for that sit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Really nice. Try to bring him a little bit closer to in front of you so you can get the food to him straight away.
You've teased you for too long. Yes.
And it's also very important, is I know we're talking between us, when you're doing it, keep silent altogether, because any little thing can prompt him to say, oh, maybe I'm supposed to look at her.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Really nice.
Yes.
Really nice. Cool. Let's see your right hand.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Very nice. Cool. Let's work on some duration. Yeah. So hold it out to your left hand side, and then we're gonna give him our continuation marker, which is good, and we're gonna continue to let him know he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
And then once he's done it for 5 seconds, we're gonna say yes, and we're gonna reward him straight away. Okay. So now we're gonna build on duration. So when he looks at you, good.
Good. Good. Good. Yes.
Nice. So to encourage him to maintain that eye contact, so if he's looking at us, right, good, and he's still looking at us, good, and he's still looking at us, good, right? So if we say good once, and then he's like, okay, what next? Do I look at the food again? Do I look at you again? So if you can keep him engaged with you,
cool.
yeah, it just makes it the duration a bit more quicker in terms of getting there. Yeah. Just stick to your shoulder height for the time being, and bring it out a little bit more. That's it. There we go.
Good. Good. Good boy. Good. Good.
Oh, really close.
Good. Good boy. Good. Good. Good boy. Yes.
Nice. Did you see that?
Yeah. Good boy. Good. Good boy.
Stick to the word just good. Let's see how that
Good.
works.
Good. Good. Good.
No, it's good.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So the consistency really helps as well.
Yeah.
So we're saying good, good, good boy. Sometimes he's able to focus on you, but then he hears the boy and it's like, oh, that's a bit different.
Yeah, like
And it's
breaking it. Yeah.
Exactly. Cool, really nice. And that's something that you can take away and practice as well.
Yeah,
so
cool.
it's not only just that eye contact, the initial eye contact. Now we're going to
like
build duration.
maintaining it,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, that was really good. And then you can obviously switch to your left hand, right hand, above you, behind you,
Yeah.
and just expect him to deliver that. And then we can start incorporating some distractions, right? We can put the telly on and we can have something in the background, animals running around or whatever it is. We can have a toy. I can play with a toy here and we could expect him to maintain the eye contact with you, right?
Yeah, cool.
But that comes further down the line. But this is really good progress so far.
Good.
Yes.
Well done.
Come on. Right side, left side?
Usually walking on the right side.
Right side. Just turn this one. There you go. You gotta sit. Good. Good boy. Sit. Good. Good boy. Sit. Good. Now, what are you guys doing? But that's what we want him to do. We just, because this door is open, it doesn't mean you can just bolt out. Right? You need to wait for me. And then what we will do is, hey, I know she's got the chicken. Sit. Good. And then we'll step outside. Hey, sit. Once I step outside, and I'm ready to go. This is not a realistic thing that you will do every time you go out for a walk, but it's important that he understands threshold, right? So, hey, sit. Good. And then we'll say, okay, let's go. Yeah, there we go. And that's what we want from him, just wait for that.
Yeah.
Cool. There we go. So you're just going to practice that a couple of times.
Good boy.
Nice.
Sit. Okay, let's go.
Brilliant. There we go.
Boy.
That was really good.
Good boy.
Nice. Now drop the leash altogether and just step out. Tell him good.
Good boy.
Nice. So when you're asking him to sit down, we're giving him 2 instructions there.
So just sit.
Yeah, just makes it easier, gives him clarity.
Good boy.
Nice.
Sit.
Yeah. The next one, we just step out altogether and give him a nice bit of food as well, yeah? Because he's done really well.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, good boy.
Good boy.
Nice, so you can reward him with pieces of food during this time as well when he's walking beside you, so that he knows that he's doing the right thing, right? And when you do the left turn now, if there's no pressure, as soon as you do the left turn, give him a, there we go.
Good.
Nice, there we go. Nice verbal, nice food reward.
Good.
Nice, there we go. Keep going, keep going. That's it, no reward on that one. He may have stopped, but he was a little bit reluctant to follow you.
Yeah.
However, if he span around with you and carried on walking, all day long we're going to reward him. Nice, there we go. So the barking stopped altogether now, right? Nice. Come to a stop. Ask a beautiful reward.
Good.
Nice, cool. So now in life we're not always going to turn to our left, right? Sometimes we're going to turn to our right. Okay? So when we're going to turn to our right, it's going to be important that he's in the right position, because otherwise we're not going to be able to, because he's going to be there and we're going to turn like that. We want him to be here so we can turn with him and then walk, right? So what you can do is do a couple of left turns and then we can incorporate some right turns, just chuck them in, yeah? Nice. So what you can do is keep your right hand side to where your leg is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So he'll fall back a little bit as well. Yeah. There we go. Now you can turn into. Nice. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Obviously, that was the first time you've done that, right? So it's more of a U-turn than it was actually a turn.
Yeah.
But you'll get there. Take it nice and slowly when you're doing the turns. No rush. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. So the next one, you don't have to actually move at the same time. You could just do the turn itself, okay? So when you're ready, come to a slowish stop, and then walk around him, walk around him, walk around him. That's okay. Cool. There we go. And then give yourself a bit more room where there's not a pole, maybe. And then come to a stop. Cool. And then walk around him. That's it. That's it. Good, good, good. Nice. There we go. And don't forget, it's new for you. It's new for him as well, right? Nice. There we go. The more fluid you keep it, the more fluid he'll be as well. So when you come into a stop, it's almost like, okay, we're stopping. But we're not. There we go. Nice. There we go.
Good
That's the one.
Boy. Good.
Really good. And then come to a stop. And then off you go again. So you have to make these things unpredictable. Yeah? Make it, there we go. Beautiful. Because otherwise it just gets boring.
Yeah.
Right? Do a left turn, do a right turn. Come to a stop all of a sudden. Ask him to sit down. There we go. Nice. And not always at the same lengths as well, right?
Yeah.
Not every 10 meters we do the same thing over and over. So if you extend it by 5 meters, for example, it gives you the duration side of things that you've been doing it, the distance side of things, as well as there may be other distractions in that area that you're going into. Nice. Nice. Cool. Let's come to a stop there. How'd you feel that was?
Really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I get...
Do you get the idea behind what we're doing, what we're trying to do?
Yeah, and I also, you know, I find that, like, with using food for engagement with him, like I said to you before, like, it's semi-worked in the sense that, like, yes, he can kind of maintain it, but it's not like this. Like, there's still that element that he's still pulling on his lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's essentially earning his food.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. What we'll do is let's move away from this area. Let's change up the environment.
Yeah.
We're going to do the same thing again, and then we'll go back down to the shops where we had the other dogs and loads of people, and then we'll explore that area, and then we'll wrap up after that.
Cool.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Let's change the environment.
Hey guys, I don't know where you are in the video right now, but just wanted to take a moment to say, you know, this could be you if you're facing challenges with your dog. So now, whilst my services are in person and home visits, I do offer virtual training as well. So if that's something of interest, or you wanted to even talk about a home visit, I do cover London, Kent, Essex, London, Greater London. So feel free to reach out and let's connect and let's see if we can help you. So the only reason there is limited videos on this channel in relation to dog training is because this is a new channel that I've just started up. So it's not necessarily just about dog training, but there will be dog training lessons as such today, for example. Feel free to drop a subscribe and a like, and there'll be lots of this sort of content coming out.
Nice. Nice. Cool. So when you're doing the turns, try to make them a bit more intent, right? So when I say 90 degrees, stick to 90 degrees. Don't try to make it more of a U-turn. And if you can't, just come to a stop and turn your body physically and then move off, okay? That's it. There you go. Better. Nice. 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 Sharp right turn. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. Cool. Let's continue towards where those shops are.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, sure. That was really good. Loose leash walking in one lesson.
I know. It's just nice as well, like having the little tips of how to do everything.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
It's kind of like, you know, you can obviously you can read stuff online and like watching videos is helpful. I just think seeing someone else do it and then being able to do it yourself and then continue doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're ready, we're going to cross over. And then just move over to your right hand side when you get over, okay? Keep them nice and engaged. There we go. Nice. Keep going. Really nice. There we go. Very nice. How did that feel?
Yeah, really good.
Good? Nice.
Like I say, it's so hit or miss sometimes with like the breed of dog that like it could be any dog. He'll kind of get an interest over or bark at or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there was 2 dogs there, right? So it could have been either one that he could have potentially. If you feel like he's not going to be able to do it, just veer off to the left, okay? Nice. Continuation marker. Keep him engaged. Nice. There we go. Very nice. Beautiful. Let's continue walking down the road. Cool, nice. And then let's just come over here. Let's give him a minute. Okay, let's go over to the left. And then let's get him re-engaged. So he stops the barking, and then we'll go back on towards the German Shepherd. When you're ready, okay? Nice, keep going. Beautiful. Turn to your right. Come back around. Yeah. Very nice. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice. And then turn back around towards me. It's okay, take your time. No rush, okay? Take your time. Oh, really big reward. Really nice. And then we do one more turn. But there's a dog closer to us, that's on the bench. Yeah. And then we're going to walk towards that German Shepherd. Keep going. Good. Let him know he's doing an amazing job. There we go.
I don't know, I'm not a celebrity, so that was doing stuff.
Nice. Give him a big reward. That's it. Nice. There we go.
Guys, sorry to be a pain. Sorry, but I'm not sorry to be a pain. Can you just subscribe if you don't mind, and then hit the like as well whilst you're at it. Yeah, we get back into the training now. Thank you.
Good. Good.
Hey, I mean, that could be you, right? The level of success that we had in that one lesson. Now, my lessons are typically 2 hours, but we utilized the full 2 hours today. Generally speaking, it very much depends on the dog's ability to connect and remain engaged during the training process. But yeah, we used the 2 hours. We had a briefing when we got there. We had obviously our lesson, the practical demonstration, and then I let her take a lead on it as I've displayed. And then we've had a debrief. Yeah, that's how we work.
What I wanted to touch on was, so maybe we can look at reducing some of the engagement exercise, because he's doing it really well, right?
Yeah.
So you've done it for a week and he's almost solidified his understanding of it. I mean, what you could do is, instead of doing it as much as you are, so if you were doing it, let's say, for example, if you're doing it for an hour today, right?
Yeah.
Maybe do it for like 15 minutes. Yeah, keep it short and brief, but focus more on duration than the initial eye contact. And then utilize the rest of the time that you would have done that sort of engagement work with him inside. Use it more on the leash walking outside. So then we can bring his leash walking to a better place as well. But already, I mean, the change from the harness to the collar, massive difference. Yeah. He's much more responsive.
I will pick him up another collar that actually does stay sat at the top as well. I think that would be better for him rather than continually like putting it back. Sometimes
it's a little bit challenging to actually find one that does stay. But I mean, we'll work with what we've got, because he's responded really well to that. And I think within the next couple, I don't think it would be much of a challenge.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of the reactivity side of things, we came across multiple dogs. I mean, big dogs, small dogs, different coloured dogs, dogs sitting down, dogs standing up, dogs on benches, multiple dogs at the same time. He couldn't care less. He was more focused on you, and that's how we're going to get him to a better place, by keeping him focused on you and him being more accepting of his environment. Yeah. Regardless if there's a dog there, there's nothing he needs to worry about. You're there, you're in control of the situation. And going to continue working, because he really likes his food, so it's really
it's useful.
Absolutely, because we need something to be able to reward him with, right? Cool, fantastic. How we found today?
Really, really good. Like, it's amazing to see him kind of walking like that. Like I say, there's times where he will be engaged, but it's not like that. Like, it's kind of like, it feels like it's superficial because of the food, whereas that just felt like he was engaged, and then the food was kind of a plus for him. So it's really nice to see.
Because we've also shifted his mentality, right? So the food is more of a reward for him. He has to earn it to be able to, because number one resource for him is his food. So okay, cool. Any questions? Anything that comes to mind? No, and if anything does come to mind, you've got me on WhatsApp. So feel free to reach out and some clarity as well. Really well, mate. It's you. We're talking about you.
I'm tired now.
You're going to give your mum peace and quiet now. Cool, brilliant. Let's see your little pretty face, and then we're going to wrap up. There we go. Woo. That is another lesson done. Really good lesson. You saw my client working there with their dog. They've got reactivity challenges that they're facing, leash walking, being really excitable. Really good first lesson. I think that's my second client that I've mentioned that's had a lot of success just off of one lesson. Really, really good. Really impressed with that, and I'm looking forward to the feedback videos from them, and we'll continue with the progress. And as things become easier, we'll make them more challenging for the pair of them, not just for the dog, because this isn't just about the dog, it's also about the owner, making things incrementally challenging for everybody. But yeah, we're done in London today. I was just reflecting on that. I was going to wrap up on there, but I was just reflecting on that session, and Beagle cross, right? So Beagles are notorious for, they're known for being very challenging, very stubborn, right? I mean, whilst the dog has its own challenges, doing really well. So breeds are, they're challenging. Yes, they have their own instincts. Yes, they have their own ways of doing things, but we have to find motivating factors, and whatever that is, we have to work within those parameters to, get the dog to a better place. It's no excuse, really. Really, really happy with that. And you know what? Sometimes I don't give my clients enough credit where it's due. And I love it when they provide me feedback videos. It's really important for the whole process. But I done my consultation with this client approximately a week ago, and since then she's gone above and beyond what I requested of her, and she's done so much work that our first lesson was a walk in the park. Now sometimes I carry out a consultation, and the time between the consultation and the first lesson
is almost like a holiday period for my clients. And it shouldn't be the way, right? You should be taking a proactive approach and jumping in the deep end and taking it up on your end to start working on these things that I've pointed out to yourself, because I never leave a consultation without giving my client something fruitful to follow up with, right? It's important that I'm able to give them something so they can start actioning until we officially start. And sometimes I have a bit of a waiting time before I can commence with our first lesson and start our programs. So yeah, all in all, really happy, and another great client to work with, and we've only had our first lesson, so really looking forward to the future. I'll catch you guys the next time we get permission to record another one. All right, ta-da. Guys, if you're in the London, Greater London, Kent and Essex area, and you have challenges with your dog that you're unable to solve by using YouTube and advice from friends and family, which is often not the greatest advice, to be honest. I've heard some absolute horror stories. But yeah, reach out. The website's in the description. Have a look on there and just reach out and let's connect.